guys, Lemi here. Welcome back to another art video. Today we are getting the third realistic picture that I am struggling with on this channel. Like I said, I'm really bad at realism, but I want to try to keep doing it to try to get better at it. And I know there's some people out there that can just sneeze on a piece of paper and then like out comes a realistic person, and I'm like, how did you do that? But the struggle is real for me. And I know a lot of you guys are like, hey Lemi, that's really good, but to me, it looks really cartoony. Like, this girl here looks like a Barbie. It doesn't really look like a person to me. It just looks really fake. But then again, I think the reference also kind of looked really fake. Last time I did a black and white picture, so I wanted to do a color picture this time. And I picked a girl that was really pale and had like really kind of pale, bleachy, blondie, cornflowery? I don't know, blonde hair. Because I figured that would be easier to color than someone who has like darker hair or like darker skin tone or like something like that. So I tried to pick out a really easy thing. You could see like one eyeball's covered. It's like super easy. And I did that all on purpose because I wanted to concentrate on trying to color because I didn't know if I could color a face and make it look okay. And I feel like a lot of references on the internet are so washed out where I don't know if it's the exposure or like the brightness or whatever people do, and like they mess with the contrast of the photos and they really tend to blur out all the facial features and contours of the face to try to look more perfect, like they don't have acne or something. And it's like, well, that's really hard to draw something that's all blurred out. And I know that some people can just like put down some eyes, a nose, and a mouth and do no facial shading and it will just look super realistic, but I can't do that. And I also can't do it when I'm doing the facial shapes. I can't do anything. I keep trying, and like I don't know if it's I'm picking out the wrong references that will help me learn skills or whatever, but I just pick out things I'm like, oh, that's pretty, or that's simple, I might be able to do that. And then like I don't know if I'm really learning as much as I can be learning, but I'm trying. The struggle's real. So there will be more realism stuff on my channel because I really want to get better at it, and it's always been something super frustrating for me because it just never quite looks right. Like when I do still life, it looks cartoony too. So I mean, I guess that's kind of like my style of things, is that's just the way I draw, but I want to be able to do other things besides how I normally draw. Like I love how I normally draw, it's what I enjoy doing, but I want to be able to do other things. So that's what this struggle is about, trying to be able to do other things. I think it's always good to step out of your comfort zone and try things you're not used to. So yeah, that's why I went from black and white to color this week. And then I already have the next realism picture complete, and that one has more body to it. And it's not just like a big face in your face. It's just like more body with like some hands and stuff. And that one was probably not a good reference either because that one was also whitewashed and I couldn't really tell her facial features. But the girl was super pretty and had this crazy red hair. So I was like, I'll have to do this. But yeah. I pick out bad references. I would like to try different ethnicities and like try to do that, but I feel like I'm gonna ruin it. But then again, I'm like ruining these people too, so I'm like ruining everything. I guess you don't get better unless you try things, right? So maybe we can try that after that redhead goes up or something. I really want to get better at this, guys. If you have any suggestions as to what I can do to improve things, let me know. Also, the fingers look really wonky, but in the reference, her fingers looked really wonky. Like, I was like, wow, how do you even have your fingers do that? Like, that's so uncomfortable. why are you grabbing your head? So the only thing I really changed about this picture was the color of the nail polish, just because I thought that purple would go better with her makeup than the weird color thing. It was like multiple colors in her nail polish, and it just looked very confusing, like no rhyme or reason. And I was like, purple, you're gonna get purple Barbie. So I just slapped some purple on those bad boys. And yeah, let me know what you think. And next realism video will be that redhead that I'll try someone of a different ethnicity. And maybe I can find a reference that has more like facial contouring. But that also might make it look weirder. I don't know, you guys. I'm just trying my best. The struggle's real. Okay. Next week, I will be back for another video. Did you guys hear that weird creaky noise? I keep hearing it and I have no idea where it's coming from. And I'm like, it sounds like something from a horror movie. Like some guy dragging metal claws on like a chalkboard or something. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. And if I don't appear next week, it's because I've been killed by this chalkboard monster. Anyway, I gotta get going. Bye, guys!